on the weekend.
Happy weekend.
Hello, everybody. How is it going today?
I just gave you an assist.
I know. I just got a huge assist because, as the audience knows, I tend to fuck things up when I'm doing all this. I'm not saying everything. That was poor wording, but sometimes I forget to do this, that, and the other, and I just did. And old Stevie B saved me. So, God bless his soul. God bless him.
I hit record.
I know. Really saved my booty on that one, I guess.
Yeah, well, here's another episode of No on the Weekend. We're back.
Right. We are back.
We had a busy weekend.
Did we?
Oh, I feel like I did not, but you did.
I mean, I maybe did.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I did some things.
Yeah. I'll have you talk because I want to talk about something not really emotional, but a profound and a good thing that happened to someone this weekend. So I'll let you go first and talk about your week, man.
Yeah, sure. So there was really nothing. We had bowling league last Thursday. We're coming to you on a Monday right now, so it's a little bit later than normal. That was fun, I suppose. But my nephew is in town from New Mexico. He's 16, so we went out and did some fun stuff yesterday. I picked him up. Sunday. Picked him up from the airport. They don't have White Castle out there, so we went and got some White Castle. Loves it, obviously. He's had it before, whatever. But then we ended up going out to what's that place called? Elston Electric, which is the new family-friendly arcade bar that's attached to Salt Shed, and it was a phenomenal time. They have artwork all over there. I can't remember the guy's name, but it's done by the dude who does Regular Show. And if you know us, you know we love that shit.
Yeah.
But realistically, that was kind of it. Just kind of, I don't know. Yeah. That was about it, honestly.
Okay.
Let's hear your stuff.
So yesterday, actually this week, I think it was Saturday that I heard this news.
Okay.
But I've been having a lot of self-reflection this last weekend.
Sure.
And especially yesterday, I've been watching The Bear. I'm almost done with the last season. Correlation, finer things in life you enjoy. You've, had nice dinners and stuff like that. Sure. I'm not that kind of guy, which is okay.
Right. Not everybody's that dude.
But I'm like a beef, hot dog, hamburger guy, and I'm happy.
Sure.
Getting tacos, whatever, on the low.
Sure.
So when it comes to luxury things, I always appreciate them. But going full circle, Ivan Martinez, he's a part of the show. And he's one of my best buds, as well as this man right here, and Matt and Big Z and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He opened his own shop this weekend.
What? Kudos.
Yeah. So I want to say I'm very proud of you, Ivan. This is going to be clipped, and hopefully AI clips it for us. I'm so proud of you. I messaged you. I'm a little disappointed that I didn't get the invite, though.
Oh, don't guilt trip his ass.
But maybe, you know what? I'm not guilt tripping him, and it's okay. I'm probably thinking that his reason was, man, Steven's piece of shit car wouldn't make it to Minnesota.
You know what?
That's probably what his was thinking.
Probably spot on.
And I was like, this guy's still not working. And maybe that too. I don't know.
No.
But anyway, dude, I'm so proud of you. I've seen this kid grow, from him coming to Chicago and asking me questions on how to be a men's influencer, gave that life up. But he still continued to drive. Killer instinct guy. He sees something, he wants something to do, and he makes it happen, which I'm so proud of him for that. Always continuing to provide for his family. And it was a big success turnout. I sent him a message congratulating him. That was awesome. Biggest smile on that guy's face because I could see how happy he is for doing it. So yeah, Ivan, again, congratulations. That is awesome. So yeah, his suits are good pricing, right, for a suit. But for me, it's like, dude, I don't wear suits anymore. I kind of want to wear it. I get the idea because watching The Bear, again, luxury and like looking and having the armor, I don't know. It's just like, I think I am always afraid to try things because I know I'm a fail. I might fail. And then that's why I realize when I'm watching The Bear, and I'm also drinking, I play Fortnite because I fucking kick ass and I know I'm going to win.
Yeah, there you go.
So and I'm like, okay. And then I'm having these issues where I start something, but I don't finish it. Like the comic books, it takes me a while to like get in a rhythm. So I'm like, okay, well, maybe it's because I don't want to know. I want the end, but I don't want to wait for it. So I'm waiting for things. So I'm like, man, I'm watching The Bear, and then I'm thinking of this, and then I'm like, okay, so I'm thinking about the show for today. So yeah, full circle, man.
Dude, I want to say congrats, Ivan. That's very special. And also, this is for anybody out there. This is for us here. This is for anybody out there. You cannot be afraid of failure to move your life forward. Period. End of story. Because you know what? Failure is always an option. It's always on the table. Success is not a guarantee. But if you let that hold you back, for anybody out there listening, if you let that hold you back, you're never going to do anything. So get out there. Who gives a fuck if you don't, if you don't do it? You know what? If you like it and you failed, get back up and fucking do it again and make sure you do it. And you got to put your all into something to make it work. Yeah. So, and that is exactly what Ivan, a.k.a. Mr. Martinez, has done. He's gone headlong into this. He's made a shop happen now. And that is so amazing, dude. If you're out there watching this, kudos to you and congratulations on that.
Absolutely. Yeah. So last night had a revelation, a moment of epiphany, I would say.
Ooh.
So it was a good time. And other than that, this weekend, just getting ready for this fun week that we have coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Because Wednesday we have Jurassic World.
That is correct. We do.
We have Jurassic World coming up this week. It's also a 4th of July weekend. I want to go to the Cubs game, man.
On the 4th?
Yeah, I like to,
because that's the Cardinals.
Cards
on that day. Yeah.
I like to go see them. Wait till like the third inning, get in there for like $25, even if it's standing room. I don't really care.
I'm going taking 2 of my nephews, the one from New Mexico, and then one of them lives out in the burbs, and we're going to go on the 3rd, which is the 100th anniversary of Cubs broadcast, which is dope for me because audio dude. So I love that, and I'm looking for prices to drop because I don't want to be in the outfield and bleachers, which those tickets are face value right now, like $126.
Yeah, and it's first come, first serve,
and it's going to be hot as shit.
And there's no shade.
That's what I'm saying. Look at me. I'm going to fight. I will cook my ass off out there while my nephews are just going to get dark and like luxurious looking, and I'm going to be a fucking lobster for the next 2 weeks. Don't think so. Don't think so. But yeah, get some tickets to that 4th show, man. Go to the game. Go to the game, man. Oh, Absolutely. We got a little bit of text message noises coming through in here.
I'm getting everything in order because we lost track of time. I know I did.
I did too. I was working right up until I was like, holy shit, I lost track of time. All right, so why don't we move right along here? Are you ready for the trivia section of the show?
Yeah.
Is anybody out there sick of me saying trivia yet? No, I didn't hear anybody, so I will keep saying it for however long I need to say it. All right, so let's get into this, and what you got, Mr. Stevie B?
All right, Sean. So I like, giving you hard trivia, but I feel like this week with this trivia, I want to give you expert level of Star Trek trivia, man.
Expert level of Star Trek trivia?
Yes, we're going to go somewhere out there in the galaxy far. Well, actually, not
it's this far. Galaxy. It's this
galaxy.
Galaxy near to us.
Yeah, it is.
We're in it.
All right, Sean. Let's get this Trekkie nerd stuff out of the way.
Let's fucking roll, my man. I love it.
All right. What was Captain Kirk's middle name and when was it first revealed on screen?
All right. So his middle name is Tiberius. Thank you very much.
It is correct.
And then revealed on screen, I want to think that it was Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan.
First revealed in animated series episode BEM.
Okay.
BEM in 1973.
Okay.
There was an animated one?
Oh, yeah. It was great. It was, as a kid, it was great. I haven't watched it for probably 20 years at this point. But anyway.
All right. Question number 2. In Star Trek, The Next Generation, what species was the alien Nagilum? Nagilum.
Oh.
And what was its motive for killing crew members?
God damn. I remember... It was kind of like a TikTok filter where he looked kind of like fishy, but then it was just eyes and mouth superimposed. And oh my God. Nagilum, I think is how you say it. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to go on both of these. I don't know.
Oh, well, his species is unknown. He was conducting experiments to understand humans' death. That's kind of dark.
That is dark. My friends. I'm upset with myself for not knowing that. But all right, here we are.
Which Starfleet regulation did Kirk famously violate to save the Enterprise from the Kobayashi Maru test?
What did he violate?
Yeah, what famously violate?
Well, So the Kobayashi Maru test is when you come out of Starfleet, and it's an unwinnable situation. So you can't win one way or the other. If you make the whatever choice you think is the right choice, you're not going to be able to win because it's to test your mettle as a captain and to say, sometimes you can't save everybody. But I don't know which. It better not say Prime Directive, but I don't know what it is that he violated. I mean, I hope I summed it up.
He reprogrammed the simulation.
Yes, he reprogrammed it. And also, just FYI, I think that was only in the 2009 Star Trek J.J. Abrams reboot that he programmed it. So they're eating an apple.
Oh, that's right.
But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and chalk that up to I won.
No,
it's a no-win scenario, but I won. I'm the Kirk of this. Anyway, let's roll.
Absolutely. What class of starship is the USS Defiant in Deep Space Nine?
I do believe it's Defiant class.
That is correct.
That's where we go. Great ship.
Yeah.
Great little ship.
Question number 5. In Star Trek Enterprise, who was the first human to make contact with the Andorians?
The Andorians. Oh, the first?
Yeah.
So this is interesting, but I'm going to go ahead and say Captain Jonathan Archer.
That is correct.
There we go. Love the Andorians. Commander Shran. I got you, boy.
What was the original name of the Vulcan mind meld before it was finalized during production of the original series?
That's crazy. I didn't know there was anything else. Boy. I was literally saying this last night. My mind to your mind. Your thoughts to my thoughts.
That's considered a thought.
Vulcan thought transfer. I don't know.
No, that's correct. The thought transfer.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
I used a little bit of mind meld options.
Yeah,
there.
exactly. What does I just said that one. Which Star Wars movie was featured a cameo by Christian Slater, and what role did he play?
That was you said Star Wars, Star Trek.
Oh, Star Trek.
That would be Star Trek VI: The Undiscovered Country. I do believe that was his first movie appearance.
Do you know what he played?
I think he's a lieutenant, but I can't remember his name. Busts into Captain Sulu's quarters.
He played in
Starfleet is asking for the location of the Enterprise, and he's like, "Tell them we don't know," and they do know. And then he's like, "Sir," and then Captain Sulu goes, "You got a hearing problem, Mister?" I don't know. I don't know the character's name.
He played an unnamed Excelsior communications officer.
Okay. My bad. I know he's on the Excelsior.
All right, and the last question here in Voyager: what is the 7 of the 9 full Borg destinations?
Her actual human name is Annika Hansen, but her Borg designation would be Borg Drone 7 of 9 Unimatrix 001, maybe? I can't remember what the Unimatrix is.
That's correct.
Is it?
Wow. Man.
Nerd alert!
Look at this guy go. It's Star Trek.
Oh, boy.
And that's this week's episode. This is a week trivia of the episode for this week.
Thank you.
That's really good.
Jerry Ryan is her name that plays 7 of 9. I can't remember her husband's name, but or I think ex-husband at this point. But she was married to a senator from Illinois, specifically Chicago.
Wow.
Can't remember his name because I don't give a fuck. But anywho, thank you. That was good. Thanks for doing some Star Trek. Some of those were pretty fucking hard.
Some of them I didn't know one fucking one.
All right, unnamed Excelsior communications officer Christian Slater. You got a hearing problem, Mister? One of my favorite lines in all of Star Trek.
You got a hearing problem, Mister.
So while we were let's get this daily dose of trivia off your screen. And then how about, why don't we go ahead and hear from a friend of the show real quick, since we were just talking about his wild success in this world. Why don't we hear from our friend, Mr. Martinez?
This is by Mr. Martinez, coming to you from by Mr. Martinez Custom Clothing on No Water on the Weekend. If you're looking for a one-on-one custom suit experience, hit me up. You can find us on Instagram at by Mr. Martinez.
That is correct. I hit the wrong button.
No,
boy,
I've been doing that when you've been gone.
I'm batting like 1 for 3 right now, which is better than some people do. But, I'm batting
under 1,000.
Anywho, so How about okay? Well, you want to move right along because
Yeah,
we
let's do
are
it.
on a limited time today because we're doing this a little bit later. And you know what comes on next, right after us on 606?
True Chicago sports.
That is
Yeah.
right. That is effing correct. So you got all kinds of sports, great things coming your way after this with our old buddy here. And then also Big Z. So why don't we take this along and get into the mind of a maniac, which I say way too much as well. So here we are, Steven's segments with the one and the only Stevie B. Let's see what the F you got cooking, son.
Hey, it's that time again. You know you're here. Join again. It's Have a Drink with me and you. It's Stevie B's segment 2. I know deep down that we're going to have some fun. It's Steven's segments.
That's right, everybody.
Have a shot or two.
Or a Twisted Tea.
Remember,
What's up?
for all of them.
All of them. It's
It's
Steven's
Steven's
segments. That is right. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only Steven
Yes, it
B
is.
and his segments too. So why don't you get cracking? What we got going on today, mister?
All right, so I mentioned Star Wars in a Star Trek trivia right now because I always love Star Wars. And
Who doesn't?
It gets me emotional all the time. I think
Oh.
5 and 6, dude, and 3. None of the last ones had really.
Eh.
7, 8, 9, no way. Me and you drink Coca-Cola Zero mostly.
Coke Zero, yeah. I haven't had one for a while though, FYI.
Yeah, I accidentally bought the caffeine-free ones. Yeah, it was disgusting.
I've been drinking sweet tea lately. I don't know
That's
what's going on.
nice.
Anyway, go ahead.
So run to the stores, not walk, run to the stores because Coca-Cola and Star Wars are having a collaboration with cans.
This is true. So I saw this on
Did you hear
TikTok.
about this? You know about this?
Did you hear about this? You know about this? I did on TikTok.
On a TikTok.
Somebody pulled out a General Grievous can. Is like, I didn't know about this. What the fuck?
So I'm probably gonna go to the store tomorrow, and I'm definitely gonna get one.
Do
I
it.
want Darth Vader and Anakin and Padme. That's pretty much all I want.
And it'll be like playing with Barbies. You'll be,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I hate you. You fucked up.
You turned her against me.
God.
You have done that yourself.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, that's
so
cool. Is it all Coke products or just Coca-Cola?
even the actual bottles.
Ooh.
So if you go to your local General Grievous store, if you go anywhere there, but yeah, so I'm excited for that. I'm gonna try also this week to see if I could get a popcorn bucket for Jurassic World.
Ooh.
I might go to AMC tomorrow, but it depends on how much I party tonight.
Oh,
Because
gosh.
we love to party.
Well, all right. So let's right on to segment number 2. Let's set this up. What we got?
All right, so I'm a big fan of Bob's Burgers. So are you, right? So the gentleman who plays Bob's Burgers, like the voice of Bob's Burgers,
He was also in Star Trek. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, he was. Voice actor says he can't stop talking like Bob Belcher because he's become him. He goes, I didn't sound like this 15 years ago, but now I talk like Bob because I've become him, which is pretty funny.
You know what? I don't even believe that because the first time that I knowingly ever heard him was in a show called Home Movies where he played a gym teacher. Sounds exactly the same. And that was like in the 90s. So I don't believe him. But
Archer, and then him, and also in Family Guy when he's the clerk.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So the clerk is talking to Chris about, have you ever seen this show called Bob's Burgers? And Archer, if they ever met, it'd be like, hey, Bob. Hey, Archer.
Yeah.
And it's like this guy's, and he's been in Master of None with Aziz Ansari.
Oh, yeah, man.
And Master of None is one of my top favorite shows of all time.
That show is amazing, by the way. Holy shit. It's good.
I don't like the ending. I left it on a cliffhanger. And then, they did one with his best friend, but then they kind of ended it with him not ending, like it just being with a total, I hate saying it, but she was a total bitch for saying that he's living in his parents' house and they live together and their house is too small. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's some toxic stuff. But anyway, so yeah, he's becoming him. And he talks like him. I think he just talks like that in general. Because even when I hear him in Master of None, I'm like, dude, you're still talking the same.
Yeah, I get at some point I will show you a clip from Home Movies,
Yeah.
which literally was in the mid 90s, like 94, 95, 96. And it's him. He sounds exactly the same. But maybe there's more something that he in his mind he's doing for Bob that he does more of now. Or I don't know, maybe he's insane.
In the membrane. Mm-hmm. Yeah. This one is topic. Moving on to the next segment. It's for Joshua and Naomi. We always talk about Disney characters because Disney's also part of Marvel,
Sure.
and it's also for you too because you might be interested in this because you love Lilo and Stitch, right?
Oh, I love It's my favorite Disney.
Yeah.
I consider it a Disney princess animation, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love it. All right.
Well, this is out for you guys. So there's a new Avengers comic that came out or is coming out.
Okay.
They reveal that Stitch is going to be in it.
In an Avengers comic.
And yes, and he is biting Mjolnir. So that means he's worthy of the hammer.
That's amazing. And I do believe that. He is worthy of the hammer. Stitch,
Yeah,
great
Stitch is worthy of the hammer.
hero.
And you got all the heroes, and you got Thor trying to grab his back, but Stitch has it in his mouth like it's a chew toy. So I think that's pretty cool.
I do love that.
I went to the comic book store, and like I said, I've been reading them. I actually have pretty much all of the Godzilla collection with the Marvel characters, Fantastic Four, Hulk, the Avengers when that came out, and then I got a reprint of the Spider-Man one. And that Spider-Man one is pretty funny because Black Cat says lover in front of MJ, and I think MJ and him and Peter were on a break. So yeah, which is pretty funny. But yeah, other than that, I pretty much have that whole series. I'm waiting for the next issue of Predator vs. Spider-Man. I think I have the second one. I'm waiting for the third one. I don't know when that's coming out. But yeah, when that Stitch one comes out, I'll be sure to buy 2 copies so you could frame one.
Oh man, I love that. I love that. Thank you so much.
So I got to see when that comes out. I got to go to Challenger Comics down the block, things like that. And what do we have on time? Does it say on there?
We're good. We're good for right now. We got another.
Okay.
We got a little bit.
All right, next segment.
All right, next segment. Four.
If you would see our group chats between me, Matt Mitrick, and Sean, you'd laugh a little bit. I'd like to think.
I laugh.
I laugh all the time.
I lol.
Again, going back to the fine tasting, and I'm not saying anything with your tasting. I'm saying Matt Mitrick has strong opinions about staples of restaurants like Chili's, Applebee's, and my favorite, Red Lobster. I almost said Red Robin, but Red Robin's also good too. Red Lobster came out with a new plan.
That's right.
So their CEO is 34 years old.
That's incredible.
And,
FYI.
And he is he turned everything around. He kept so many jobs. I was reading this article, but he has happy hour. He has a seafood boil or broil.
Boil.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like specials during the week. So Wednesdays, like steak and lobster and a side for like $24.99.
That sounds pretty good. Steak and lobster and a side for $24.99. I mean,
and then Mondays are like I think it's lobster and shrimp scampi.
Okay, I'm done with
and
this.
Then Friday is shrimp with pasta.
Ooh. I do like that there. That is I think I said
Alfredo? I think maybe?
Possible. They used to have a Cajun shrimp pasta.
That's probably it.
That was the thing that I liked there quite a bit. Yeah, anyway. And their lobster bisque soup.
Oh, that is good. Yeah, and I was trying to get these guys. Well, you'd probably go.
I'd go.
But I want to go to Red Lobster. Not for the broil, but try the steak and lobster and just want to go back to the one that's in River Grove that I used to go to as a parent. Not as a parent, as when I was a kid with my parents.
There you go.
And when I was with them, we'd always get the cocktail shrimp.
Yeah, right.
And I'd be the first one. I was maybe 5, 6, 7 years old.
Damn fancy boy.
And we'd go on Friday nights or Thursday night. And then what are those ones that are small little, they look like little eggs? Scampies?
Oh no, wait, no, there's scallops?
Scallops.
Like the white ones?
Yeah. And I remember one time I saw a diagram when I was doing my homework that a fish would lay eggs, and I would think that those are it.
Oh, well,
but
it's not it, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a scallops live in the classic fan looking seashell type of deal, but
I've never had craw shrimp.
Crawfish,
crayfish,
crawdads.
See, I don't go south.
Mud lobsters.
Yeah.
I love them.
And I watch videos on how they rinse them out. They put them in this boil. And then, they put corn, they put potatoes, they put all this delicious stuff
sausage.
in there.
Andouille sausage usually is another.
Yeah. Even I've seen someone put hot dogs.
Shit. All right.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
you can
do
pretty
what
much
you
throw
do.
anything in there. Onion, garlic,
Yeah.
cabbage,
Yeah.
zucchini was one of them.
Anything. It'll still be good, man. I
And then
love
all the
seafood
seasonings,
boil.
like Old Bay is like one of my favorite seasonings. Until I met Omaha steak seasoning, so that one
Oh.
spot on. But yeah, man, I'd like to try, and I know like how to twist it. I haven't done it yet, but there's still poop lines. I don't know if you get sick if
You
there's
can
still,
eat them. You don't get sick. You can still eat them.
Yeah,
That's the thing
It's like
when-
a little black strip. That's when you push it and crack and turn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called. I've heard it called the mud vein, which there's also a band called that. But like it doesn't do anything to you. It doesn't, and it's not like it's the way they work. It's not shit like mammals, like us or dogs or elephant. It's not the same as like shit that comes from mammals. It's a, it's
That's why we don't
crustacean.
get sick?
It's a little bit different. Yeah, it's it's different.
Interesting.
It's
I didn't
different.
know this.
Also, so the crawfish thing, crawdads, crayfish, whatever you want to call them.
have
wherever
you
you're
had
from.
it?
Oh yeah, a lot. I like them.
If I went to New Orleans, if I went, I'd definitely try that. There.
Dude, one of my favorite things about them is, and people, there's a thing called head butter, and it's so like you were talking about
head butter,
and we'll get into this here very briefly, but like so you pinch and you pull out the tail and then suck the tail out, then you take the whole upper portion of it, which would be like from here up,
yeah,
and you suck out everything that's inside of it, and that's the head butter is in there.
Oh, and then
and
then you get your finger and you scrape the inside.
Well, you shouldn't have to if you just suck out the head
I've
part of it.
seen a girl with the nails scrape.
Oh, that's a good. I mean, fuck yeah. I mean, if you got those nails, do it. But like, there's a lot of flavor in there, and
you eat the claws.
Not on the crayfish or crawdads,
Really?
crawfish, whatever you call them, because it's so small. Like, there's like, I mean, you could, but like, I don't know if you'd even taste anything.
I want to eat them really bad.
You know what? What if I get them and I make them for us?
That'd be great.
Because I've done this before a lot of times. One year when we lived in Florida, I think it was 2016, for my birthday, Angie did a seafood boil for us at our house or whatever, and it was awesome. And if you know anything about our relationship, like, it's not that she can't cook, she just doesn't normally do that. That's normally on me. And to be surprised with a big ass seafood boil was fucking phenomenal.
Oh, and corn's usually in there.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, corn on the cob.
So we should go do that. So like, but one of the things is like in that group message we were talking about, like, Red Lobster is not a favorite place of mine, but I don't hate on it to the degree that that I'm not going to go. Like, if you wanted to go to like TGI Fridays or something like that, I'd probably be like,
I have a Chili's gift card for $30 that I have not gone, and there's a brand new one on North Avenue in Melrose Park.
No shit. I didn't even know there was anything close. So I would okay. So Chili's, I also don't like Chili's, but that's one of the places that I do. I hate on Fridays and I hate on Chili's. I don't.
You know why I like Chili's?
What is that?
Because at their lunch special, they give you at least 6 different options, and it's $12.
Well, that's
and
nice.
You get a smash burger, fries, and a drink.
I didn't know they did a smash burger, but that doesn't surprise me because that shit's gotten very popular lately.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? We talked about this on the show many times, I think last year, where women didn't want to go to those places because it was cheap.
Oh, sure, like on a date. Like a date type of
and
thing.
now I see a lot of couples who do food reviews and stuff like that. They do that and they go and they enjoy it. I'm like, and then also Red Lobster has a margarita flight, and it's 3 glasses.
Really? Okay.
And like I feel like if we both had the flight, we'd leave there feeling pretty good.
Uber, we're about to hit you up. No, I would definitely go to Red Lobster. If you wanted to go to the other places for like a Fridays or a Chili's, I would go with you. I'm going to say I probably won't get food. I'll drink with you, but I probably won't get food there.
I bet you if I split that burger in half and you took a bite, I'm pretty sure it'd change your mind.
Maybe, perhaps. And I'm not gonna rule that out. And I'm also not. I am very snobby in my food tastes, but I don't hate other things like really, like that, like somebody else. Matt. I'm not gonna shit all over. I will go with you. And like Red Lobster, like I said, they used to have that Cajun shrimp pasta thing, and I really do enjoy that. And there's other stuff that I enjoy too, and that's fine. Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Yeah, they're really great. I'm an easy date, man. I'm a man of easy pleasures.
Bitch, you're taking me out on a date. You got that gift card, son. I ain't go, but no, anyway. But I will go with you. Well, let's do Red Lobster. We got.
And I'm also taking you to go see Jurassic World.
Oh.
And I'm going to buy popcorn. And I'm going to share.
Oh.
I'm just not sharing my drink though.
Oh, fuck off! God damn it! I need that beverage. Okay, all right. So yeah. Good.
Oh, so it's at Regal right over here. So I got to figure out
on Western.
Yeah, I got to figure out how I'm going to put a bottle of booze because then we have to go to bowling after. No, it's
No, no, no.
Wednesday.
I'm
So-
not going to be at bowling on the 3rd. I'll be at the
that's
Cubs
right.
game. I'll be at the Cubs game, so I won't be there for that. But
Okay, so then I won't have to go. I'm just kidding.
you don't have to. You
No,
don't have to.
Jesse, I feel
Jesse
bad.
will
I'll
be
go.
there.
I'll
He'll
go.
be so sad off by himself over here.
I'll go. Okay, so yeah, we gotta figure out how to bring a bottle of vodka in there. Not a
That's
bottle, a small water bottle.
You're just gonna come in with a 5th in your pants, looking like, oh my god! I'm not even gonna say what you're looking like, but anyway, let's move right along. Next segment. Let's
all
keep
right.
this baby rolling over here. We got
Jeez
limited
Louise.
time at this point.
Oh, well, yeah, we do have limited.
You know,
time.
I'm sitting here looking at this live stream of us. God damn, we look good today, Steven.
Oh, we look
look
fantastic.
fucking fly, boys. Oh, and gals.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go. Next one.
All right. So a lot of things that we talk about on the show is always interesting and fun things to do.
Sure.
Why the hell?
Whoa, language. This is a family show. What the fuck?
Sorry. I accidentally double tapped and I switched to no water on the weekend. Saved things because I usually save a lot of things on no water.
Okay.
So we have this advertisement that I'm going to play for audio, and I always think of me and you
Okay.
when this advertisement. It's from Family Guy.
Okay,
So
great.
here we go.
Let's fucking hear it. Let's go.
From beer? Then try new vodka beer. The can says beer, but inside is 12 ounces of carbonated vodka. And the best part is, your wife will never know.
Honey, I'm so proud of you, cutting down to 1 beer a night.
Take off your underwear. She don't know.
Do you like beef?
She don't know.
Take off your underwear.
1 beer a night. Just drinking 12 ounces. Is it 12 ounces? Is that what's in here? It is, right? Yeah, 12 ounces of vodka.
Vodka
My
beer.
God.
All right, we're gonna do the last segment here.
All right, let's get into it. Last one, and then we're going to wrap up here with what you're watching. Thanks for watching us tonight if you're on there. If not, the fuck is your problem?
know.
Why aren't you joining us? But
So when babies are born and they're born on a certain time in the date, there's some benefits to that.
what are you drinking? A fucking vodka beer?
Yeah, literally.
All right.
Baby born at 7:11 p.m. on 7-Eleven, weighs 7 pounds 11 ounces, got $1,100 for college from 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven did all that. You know what?
Yeah.
Shout out 7-Eleven for, well, A, you're robbing me. All those gummy bears, but you're taking care of that kid a little bit.
$7,100.
That doesn't make any sense because $1,100.
No,
is $1,000.
$7,111. I'm sorry. So 7-111.
Okay,
$111.
Nice.
Yeah.
That lucky kid.
Yeah, I mean,
I hope they named
if
him
I had
like Slurpee or something.
even if I had $7,000, I'd be happy.
This is my baby Slurpee Jones.
Well, I mean,
you know,
yeah, it'd be what the first name be? 7.
Slurpee.
Middle is Slurpee.
Yeah, well, okay,
and
Slurpee
last-
for a
yeah.
Slurpee for a middle name.
Imagine if he.
It's
that
no
kid-
Tiberius, but the Slurpee will do.
That's true. Imagine if he just eats food from 7-Eleven with that $7,000.
Just like boneless, spicy wings and.
Have you had
milk
any
crumbs.
other foods there?
The sausages, yeah.
I usually get the sushi and the egg salad sandwiches
Okay, I have an issue with getting those types
and
of
the hard-boiled
sandwiches.
eggs.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
They're in a small package.
Okay, thanks for joining us. The show is going to be over at this point. No, like
I told you I'm a man that eats like a barbarian, like Tiberius.
no, it's all good. But like the things that I literally wouldn't eat from 7-Eleven, the prepackaged hard-boiled eggs, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to eat 7-Eleven sushi, and I'm not going to eat the egg salad sandwich stuff from there. I love egg salad sandwich. Don't get me wrong, but those packages at like places like that, like you see them at the gas station, the little wedge packages, I'm not going to. I don't know why I won't eat those. I'll eat the fucking sausages.
You mean the hot dogs?
Well, no, they have sausages too.
Oh yeah.
Hot dog's fine, no worries. But they have like these quarter-pound sausage with cheddar in it, and I'll get those. I haven't had one for a while, but I would get those.
Mhm.
And then one time, I hope neither of them are watching this, but we had a friend couple that were married for a while, Jamie and Nick. And anytime I would hang out late with them and come back from a venue, what's that place called on? What's that fucking the Metro? We'd go to a Metro
Mhm.
show. They lived right around the corner, and then we'd get a fucking 7-Eleven whole 7-Eleven pizza, which I didn't know was a thing. I thought you could only get slices, and that shit was nasty. But I had it multiple times. But anyway, not hating on it.
Yeah.
I love all those things you mentioned.
But
just not from
there.
7-Eleven.
Yeah, just not from there. Yeah.
Who
It's
fucking
all right.
knows?
It's okay.
All right, we got a little bit of time left, so we're gonna hear again because this is coming up here. So why don't we hear from our boy, Mr. 606 Media himself, Big Z, coming up next. True Chicago sports fan, check this boy out.
Hey, this is Big Z from True Chicago Sports Fan Podcast. You are now listening to No Water on the Weekend. New episodes every Monday, so have a shot with Sean and Steven.
That's right, or not even necessarily a shot. I'm sitting here drinking Twisted Tea. I don't know what this man is drinking. V8 Splash with some vodka. We got a lot of things.
It's actually pretty good.
Oh, is it pretty good?
It is pretty good.
Dude, I love V8 Splash. There's a lot of juice. A lot
It's
of
like-
use.
it's-
You can
yeah.
just add alcohol to, and it becomes phenomenal.
Just have once I finish this, then I go straight, and it'll be fine.
I put up
It's
what
too
you-
sweet.
Let's hit this. What you're watching real quick. We got one more segment left for you, and then we are outie. But make sure to join old Stevie B and Big Z on True Chicago Sports Fans. Here we go. You know what time it is.
It's about that time again.
For Stevie B to ask,
What you watching? It's a movie.
It's a TV.
It's your favorite show. Just push play now,
And you're ready to go.
What you watching?
What you watching?
What you watching?
Bro, that's right. It is what you're watching. And before we get into that, I'm going to open this up. So Steven's been telling me about this drink, Mad Dog. Oh, it is by MD 2020, which I had said that. So if you're of a certain age and you remember drinking Mad Dog 2020, which then later became MD 2020, they now have these little guys. Obviously, they're not paying for this, so I'm going to put this down. But no. So he's these are like buy one get one, or like they're like
they're
95%.
99 cents.
That's
Yeah.
insane. It's 15% alcohol. So I'm going to crack this open and taste it.
It's strong. I tell you that. It definitely gets you where you need to go.
Like I don't know like other demographics, but I know people of my age in high school. I didn't drink in high school, but this was MD 2020 was a fucking thing because it was
Yeah.
cheap for like a big bottle. I don't know. Well, anyway, all right. So we're going here on what you're watching. You want to kick us off?
Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
All right. So Jurassic World has been getting great reviews.
Oh God, that's terrible.
I didn't say it was good. I just said it was strong.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll finish it.
I chug it. I don't even think about it. I don't know what it says about me.
Do I look bad?
You're a little red. A little red. It's like you're constipated.
Ay, Dios mío. What's going on? Okay, anyway, what you been watching, buddy?
So I've been watching the. So anyway, Jurassic World's been getting a lot of great reviews. So I'm excited to see what this guy on Wednesday. The Bear season 4 came out. Again, it's there's fans that are saying it's they're tired of certain things of Care Bear and Carmi, and they want that to go, and other things like that. There's like some things that are missing, but I think overall you're getting more character development. You're getting to know more stories. Brie Larson is actually a cameo in an episode,
No shit. I love that.
which is pretty crazy.
She's fun. I like her.
She's awesome. And yeah, I saw that. What else have I been watching with that? The Bear. I was watching the Looney Tunes movie with Daffy Duck and Porky
The day
Pig.
the world blew up.
Yeah.
I love that.
Really good.
Good. I haven't
I
watched
laughed.
it yet.
I laughed. It was really good. I laughed a lot with that. Other than that, I binge watched The Bear last night until this morning, which was crazy. Dude, it's not that bad.
It's fucking awful.
All right. Well, I'm gonna chug it on
The
True
chest
Chicago
burster,
Sports.
Chest burster coming out here. There's this fucking aliens movie over here.
Yeah. Oh, that comes out in August.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Stoked about that. Anyway,
But that's been pretty much it. Those are the two things I watched. Anything else I've been watching has been a repeat on things. Not necessarily anything more than that, because everything is like kind of slow right now.
Mhm.
There's not really much going on.
I've been on the periphery. I've been watching Love Island. Angie's been watching that, so I've been seeing a little bit of that. And I'm all right with Love Island. It's usually like it's I mean, it's trash TV type of shit, but like, oh my God, there's just a lady on there that is just mind-blowingly crazy. Which, that's fine. I've been watching that, and what else have I been watching? So I've been watching. So on Prime Video, there's actually if you go to the live TV section, there's actually a whole Star Trek channel
On Paramount, right?
Well, maybe you do have to subscribe to Paramount,
Yeah.
but it's on Amazon Prime Live TV. There's a whole Star Trek channel, nothing but Star Trek shows. So been watching that. Excuse me for that. But I'm trying to think of what else I've watched. So there was all right. So we roll back to the 90s. when I was in high school, there was a sci-fi show that I really loved that I just was able to load up onto Plex. And so I've been watching that. It's called Space Above and Beyond.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to give some spoilers here. It's just one season and it got canceled. And when they found, so it's like there's at the beginning there's a colony of like somewhere, like humans made a colony somewhere. We're just starting to explore space, and then some alien group swoops in and just murders everybody. And then these people get drafted into this, like the colonial space marines from Aliens type of deal, and they become fighter pilots and stuff. And it's a really great show, and it's really fucking dark. It was on Fox. And then on the last episode, they knew they were being canceled. On the last episode, they fucking murder every character on the show, and the fucking bad guys win. And
Holy hell!
It was like, I just remember being like 16 and being like, what? Like, you don't see shit like that on TV, you know?
Yeah.
But so I've been rewatching that, and it's, back then seasons were usually like 24, 26 episodes. About halfway through that again at this point. And I'm trying to think, I watched some episodes, some of the few beginning episodes of Rick and Morty season 8.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And interestingly enough, as much as I do like Rick and Morty, this season isn't as good as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
And that's okay. It's still entertaining, but it's just like not as ridiculous as what I'd expected, but that's okay. And I'm trying to think, like, I can't remember if we talked about it. We watched 28 years later in theaters.
Oh, that's right. You guys did, yeah.
Yeah. You didn't go. That's right.
No,
I
didn't
forgot. My bad.
But I know the ending because I saw it on TikTok before you guys even went.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I was like, all right, well,
that was good. The ending was, I don't know. Everybody thinks I'm crazy for saying that I fucking hated the ending, but that's okay. And I won't get into that because maybe you out there haven't seen it yet, or whatever.
Power Rangers.
Yeah, it was like some Kill Bill Power Ranger shit, and whatever. But anywho, so that's kind of it for me. I'm trying to think if there was actually.
I'll bring up something.
Friendship. I watched Friendship. Well, I think we already talked about that.
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever. Bring up whatever you want. Let's go.
I know you never really watched Nickelodeon.
No, I did as a kid, but just different era than you did.
Yeah. So there's this one character called the Tiny Chef. He's like a green little.
Oh, I follow the TikTok account.
Okay. So they traumatize so many kids with their TikTok posts because he gets a phone call. Like, yeah. And then you hear him say, canceled.
Oh no.
And he starts crying, goes, but all my friends. And he starts listing the friends. And then he gets off the phone and then he like tries to continue on, but he goes to his bed, he plumps, and then he just starts crying.
Oh man. Oh.
And I'm like, how many kids saw this on TikTok and are like, oh my God, my show.
Wait, did the Tiniest Chef actually have a show on Nickelodeon?
Yeah, it was only two seasons, but they won an Emmy too.
That's wild because the animation is actually it's stop motion animation. If you've not seen it,
yeah,
it's really great and it's funny. Like I didn't know it was a show. The TikTok account I've been following for probably like 4 or 5 years now. Hilarious.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
And they're trying to revive it, and I if anything, Hulu is probably going to pick it up. I would assume
Hulu or Amazon or some shit. Like, who knows? Who fucking knows? But
yeah,
that's sad. Sorry, Tiniest Chef.
Yeah, and he was crying. I'm like, man, this little character has so much feelings. But my friends.
He does have so many feelings. All right, so we got to get out of here because Big Z is going to crawl up my beehole and yell at me for being for live streaming right now on the 606 account.
I've gotten that call. Because I was over on time.
I was there when that happened. Yeah. On the other side. I wasn't there with Steven. I was on the Big Z side.
Yeah.
But all right. So what do you think? You want to bring us home, my man?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
All right. Well, that was another episode of No One on the Weekend, brought to you by 606 Media. It's CBB
and Sean D.
And we'll see you next week for another episode of No One on the Weekend.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Tune in for True Chicago Sports Fans.
Coming up next.